Yo, what's going on, guys? I hope everybody's having a great day. This is week 4 of posting a video every week for 1 year. We're trying to get to 1 million subs by the end of the year, so everybody hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. And yeah, in today's video, we're going to be talking about eliminating limiting beliefs. And for those of you who don't know, limiting beliefs are basically just thoughts you have in your head that are keeping you from reaching your true potential or any dreams or goals you might have. So playing in the background of today's video is going to be our workout as always, and then just some food that we made for Easter for our family, and then some golfing and some other things we did during the week going to be in there as well as we talk about the limiting beliefs. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Alright guys, so first let me just start by asking you, have you ever had like a great idea, right? Like something you're like, oh my god, I'm absolutely gonna do this, it's gonna make me so much money, whatever it is, right? And then you start thinking about it a little bit and you just come up with reasons not to do it, or you might even still want to do it and you go tell other people about it and they're just like, oh, that's not a good idea. They start giving you reasons why you shouldn't do it, and then before you know it, it just slips and it's like you never even had the thought or the idea in the first place, right? It happens to all of us. And yeah, basically those aren't reasons, those are limiting beliefs. So if you catch yourself doing that a lot, just know that that is really your mind subconsciously talking its way out of doing something because really you're scared of doing it or you don't think you can do it, right? And at the end of the day, these are limiting beliefs holding you back. So first thing you want to do is identify the limiting beliefs that you have majority of the time when you have ideas, right? Whether it's, oh, I can't afford it, it's gonna take too much time, I just don't feel like doing it, whatever it is, right? Like, I can't do it, I'm too old, I'm not strong enough. You can come up with a million excuses, right? And at the end of the day, these are all just limiting beliefs. So first, just identify what they are, right? That's the first step, is identifying them. More often than not, it's an emotional decision. You're doing it because deep down, subconsciously, you don't even realize it, is you're scared of taking the leap and going for whatever it is you wanted to do. So yeah, once you identify your limiting beliefs, you want to start to, whenever you feel them or see them pop up, you want to start to replace them with logical solutions. So if you're like, oh, I don't have enough time, right? You want to make time. You want to look in your schedule and see when you have time to start working on the idea or the thing that you want to work on or the idea you had, right? So, or if it's like you don't have enough money, for example, start saving. Like, there's a solution to every problem, right? Like, don't make excuses, be a problem solver. Yeah, really the final thing for you to do is take action. So once you identify your limiting beliefs, even write them down, or the limiting thoughts that you have time and time again, write them down, identify them, come up with a solution for it, and then act on it. Like, if you don't act on it, it's basically just like saying, oh, you're gonna go to the gym and then you never actually go, right? Like, you're never gonna see any improvement. So you need to actually improve and practice this, right? Because this is going to rewire your brain, so you're not going to have these limiting beliefs in the future. And I promise you, the hardest part is starting. Like, once you start doing this and getting rid of them, you're not even going to have these limiting beliefs in the future holding you back. And whenever you have an idea, you're automatically just going to act on it, problem solve, and move forward with it. As long as, and you want to think about it logically, right? Because not all ideas are good ideas, but chances are a lot of them are, right? Like, you don't want to miss out on good ideas that you have. So the best thing is to think of it as logically as possible, right? Like I said, write down the thoughts you have about the idea and really be a problem solver about it. Like, don't just be like, oh, it's going to take too much time, this is too hard. Don't make excuses. Figure out a way to do it, as long as it's something that's going to benefit you in the long run. So yeah, once you've successfully defeated limiting beliefs that you have, the next thing you might be asking yourself is, how do I identify if an idea or a goal that I might have is valid or if it's good, right? And what I always say is, if a goal doesn't sound crazy, it's not big enough. And yeah, I do this a lot, and you may genuinely be surprised about how much you can accomplish if you set big or crazy goals. And if you don't accomplish them, it's still fine. At least you can tell yourself that you gave it your all, you had a goal, you put a plan in place, and then you know what to fix or what to change for next time to accomplish it. And the reality is, most people in your life, friends, family, most likely have limiting beliefs unless everybody you know is extremely successful. But chances are you at least know a couple, even if you are surrounded by a bunch of successful people, chances are you still do have a couple of friends, family members that aren't on that level, and you can tell that they have limiting beliefs. And you can use this to your advantage, right? So like I was saying earlier, when you go to certain people and give them ideas you have or goals that you might have, they might say, oh, that's crazy, give you a bunch of reasons why you can't do it. And you can use this to your advantage. So that's literally how I test if a goal is big enough. If I go to one of my friends that I know has limiting beliefs or doesn't have like a growth or entrepreneur mindset, and I give them a goal that I have and they say that it's crazy or start coming up with limiting beliefs telling me why I can't do it, that's when I know it's a good goal. And I can even give you an example of this. So back when I was 18 years old, I set a goal for myself that within a year I wanted to have a multifamily home to live in and rent out the other side. And at the end of the day, I made it happen. But within that process, I had a lot of my family, friends telling me, especially my parents, saying, like, giving me reasons why not to do it, basically. Like, they're like, it's going to be too hard to get a mortgage. You should just wait a couple of years. You're going to have tenants to take care of. Where are you going to get the money? It's going to be too much money for you to spend. Everything you could think of, right? And it's not that they were hating. Like I said earlier, limiting beliefs at the end of the day come from fear. So as them being my parents, they were just scared for me, basically, thinking I might make the wrong decision or something like that. And like I said a second ago, this is why I go to people with limiting beliefs to tell my goals to or my ideas, because then they're going to give me all of their limiting beliefs. And what I can do is take these reasons they tell me not to do something and I can come up with solutions to the problems. So then I don't have any flaws in my idea or my plan, and it's pretty much foolproof, and I know I can make it happen. I trust in myself. I believe in myself. So yeah, another thing that helped me to trust myself more and not doubt myself as much is called affirmations. So it doesn't really matter. I do it in the morning, but you can do it in the morning, at night, at both, middle of the day, it doesn't matter. And basically what it is just looking in the mirror or just telling yourself, saying it out loud. You can write it down too. I like saying it out loud is a couple of times in a row, just something positive about yourself. Like, I am going to be successful, or saying like, I believe in myself. I will be disciplined. I will win. Anything along those lines is just overall positive and affirming yourself, and it just builds trust in yourself. And then another thing that helps me greatly as well is obviously you're not always going to feel trust in yourself. Like after you take losses or you make mistakes, for example, you may not feel that trust or feel that confidence in yourself. So I always fall back on God. I always say the two people I can trust is myself and God, and that's it. So yeah, all I can really say is truly believe in yourself. It'll take you further than you can ever imagine. And trust in God. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. And if you're wondering, that kitten in the end was actually a kitten. I was out for a walk one night. I seen a lady literally throwing kittens out of her window. One of them followed me home literally like a half mile. So I just started taking care of it, you know. But yeah, like I said, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, got something out of it. Other than that, I'll catch y'all in the next one. And peace. Have a good week.